good, Battlefielders? This is Kuzu Ranger coming at you from Japan. Today I'll be showing you how to use stealth to get deep into enemy territory and score some major knife kills. After clearing out enemies near the MCOM, it's time to push up the map. We don't want to abandon our base if things are hectic, so consider if leaving will help or hinder your team. Fight the urge to kill whoever you see first. Always go for the guy who is farther behind, otherwise you risk exposing your back if he spots you or notices the kill feed. The key to flanking is getting in the perfect position behind the other team. You don't need amazing gun skills, but you need to know the map, spawn patterns, and player movements. Stay off the main roads. Avoid any areas that are flat and open since you become easy to spot. Zigzag across the map with your body against some rocks or bushes for cover and camouflage. All it takes is one guy to spot you and it's party over. It's important to know just how far you can travel out of the boundaries before committing suicide. If you run out of time or misjudge the distance like I did here, finish him off quickly and get your ass back to the safe zone. There's basically only one rule you must always adhere to. Always remain invisible. Yes, you may have to wait for a minute hiding in a bush or run halfway across the map just to flank. Even worse, you may have to refrain from killing guys to maintain your cover. But the rewards for this playstyle are priceless. There's something so satisfying about outsmarting your opponent and claiming his dog tag. This is our chance to inflict as many casualties to the attacking team as possible, draining them of their morale and life tickets. Getting knifed is humiliating enough, but on top of that these guys fail to check the kill feed when their teammate just 2 feet away gets stabbed. Having someone come and flank you from behind is sometimes unavoidable since we can't always be watching our back, but being ignorant of your immediate surroundings is a big fail. Whatever you do, don't run in a straight line toward the opposition. Try to get behind them, stay low, and don't shoot unless absolutely necessary. This includes silencers, since they will alert enemies to your presence. It's typically best to follow the edges of the map and hunt stragglers one by one. A common mistake is to rush out and kill the closest enemy we see without checking the surrounding areas. Before you go jumping out in the open, following after guys like you have a death wish, make sure you check each and every possible camping spot. People love to get height advantage, so check the towers, the boulders with the highest points, or whatever you can find. Weapon choice is not a big concern, since we are relying heavily on stealth to get in close for the knife kill. Have a silencer and make sure to set your ability to sprint. Though extremely fun when it works, defensive flanking is indeed tricky since attackers may suddenly appear behind you at any moment. Alright, once was enough. Not only did I get robbed with a stealth kill again, but this guy managed to kill me too? Please. After all that sneaking around, you may want to hop in a scout helicopter for a change of pace to disrupt and distract the enemy. But use caution. These suckers can rip through flesh with their chain guns, but they are also quite weak and can be taken down easily. IR flares won't work if you have multiple rockets locked on you. Yeah, die you fucking mortar scrub. The harder you come at the enemy, the more annoyed they'll be. So expect them, just like bees, to have their stingers out ready for you. It definitely takes some getting used to the feel of the choppers. In a sense, they're very light and responsive, but you've also got to watch your momentum. It's funny what you can and can't run into in the choppers. Apparently you can bounce off metal and rock with no problem, but get too close to some leaves and it's Fireball City. No matter how well I'm doing as a soldier, I almost never pass up the opportunity to jump in a tank or a chopper. Say what you will, but being inside gives you the strength of a god and allows you to take heavy damage before having to bail. Despite me having said to move your tank side to side to avoid taking fire in a previous video, in a tunnel like this all you can really do is go head on. The best strategy is to fire your main cannon, immediately switch to your secondary to clear up any infantry, then switch back and repeat. You should be doing this in every single situation, since you never know when a grunt will pop out with an RPG or try to fix the tank from behind. It is also vital that you constantly spam the select button to spot and mark, especially since you can't physically see in the dark or through the smoke. This tactic will make it incredibly easy to track the enemies marked in orange. Line them up, shoot them down. Lastly, I want to say that in every game there are different ways to contribute to your team. You need people filling different roles, and in this game, my role was to flank, disrupt the enemy, and kill. Determine whether traditional or aggressive defense work best for you. Just remember to adapt. While it's easier said than done, we've seen how a flanking defender can dish out some serious punishment once they get behind enemy lines. I hope you've gained something useful from watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks guys. This has been Kuzu Ranger. Peace out.